Today's episode of the Just Keep Swimming podcast is brought to you by Audible. Audible is an online audiobook and podcast service offering over 10,000 books and the ability to listen to your favorite podcasts, including the Just Keep Swimming podcast. I personally use Audible all the time and suggest you take a listen to Intentional Living by John C. Maxwell. In this book, Mr. Maxwell shares his story on how he was able to live a noble and purposeful life and gives you tips and tricks so you can do the same. So please start your 30-day free trial now at www.audibletrial.com/JKS podcast, all lowercase. Again, that is www.audibletrial.com/JKS podcast. And if you have any more questions or concerns for the Just Keep Swimming podcast, you're always welcome to reach out to us on Facebook or at Instagram at justkeepswimming_podcast, or you can email us at jkspodcast702@gmail.com. And with that out the way, let's dive into it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Just Keep Swimming podcast. It's your friend, your boy, your host, Mr. Adrian Jackson, and we back at it again with another great episode for you. And you already know who I got with me. It's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Mr. AKA
1-3.
Yes, sir. How you been, bro?
I've been cool, dude.
Yeah, I feel like I ain't seen you in the same room in a long time.
It's just been busy, man.
Man, exactly, bro.
Had a field trip yesterday, had 2 field trips last week. And then, I got a girl now too, so it's like spending time with that.
Yo, not with that.
Yeah. Man, hey,
it is what it is.
She's something. She's something.
Nah, I love it, bro. I love it, man. But it's good to have you back in the room, bro. Ready for another great episode as always.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have another great episode coming for you guys with another very special guest. So, bring to the microphone, actually my high school quarterback. We had plenty of high schools, plenty of amazing games together, plenty of amazing moments. Some stuff that probably should have ended us with some jail time, you know what I'm saying? Riding around school doing some wild shit in some cars. But, yeah, that's a whole different day, a whole different time. Bring it to the microphone. I'm bringing Jordan Cannon, a.k.a. Jet Can. How we doing, Mr. Two-Piece?
I'm doing good, man. I appreciate y'all boys having me on today, man.
Oh, no, we appreciate you finally joining us, bro. We've been talking about this for a while.
Yeah, you already know, right?
Yeah.
Past due.
Past due, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it finally happened, bro. So the reason I brought you on today, J Can, was to talk a little bit about coaching. So I know you got into coaching recently, and I just want you to, see if he's willing to share a little bit of your experience right now, some of your insight about what it is to be a coach and where you plan on going as a coach, if that's cool with you.
Nah, yeah. So I want to say about 2 years ago, I jumped into coaching. I was coaching the middle school boys at first, right? So that was my first kind of experience with coaching.
Okay.
This past year, I jumped up to high school. I've been coaching the 9th and 10th graders.
Okay.
As my own, like the JV, I'm the head JV. And then for varsity, I'm one of the assistants, so I just help out with both programs.
Do they have freshmen still or not?
Right now, we don't have freshmen.
They don't have freshmen?
They just do JV and varsity, but as we get more kids enrolled in the school, they don't have freshman, JV, varsity.
Okay, gotcha.
Eventually, yeah.
Right.
But the whole experience though it's been good, like just being able to give back, help the kids out, like the ones that really, put in that work, that want to get better, like it's just fulfilling to like give back to them and like see them like juiced up, like you telling them to do something and it shit works out there on the floor and they're just like, all right, coach,
I'm listening to you now.
Yeah, and they locked in. Like that's just a fulfilling feeling to do that, So I've just been having fun, enjoying my time doing all that.
Nah, I feel that, bro. Is this something you ever thought you'd see yourself doing?
Of course not. Like, back then, I never pictured that. Like I was more the type, like we just going to go play. Like I ain't really in the technical, the details, the drills, but as I got older, I kind of like
You started to understand it.
That's me. Like I'm really detail focused, or detail oriented, So the little things like that, all that type of stuff was just me, but I didn't even know it back then. So as I got older, I'm just like, okay, wow, like this is actually something like I like to do type of thing. So it just kind of worked out itself like that.
And it's crazy because like once you get into that moment, you start to realize the stuff that you're doing and the stuff that your coaches did to you. It's like, well, now it makes sense. Now I understand it. Like, out there on the field with the little kids, I have to tell them like, get in your defense positions. Y'all just standing around on defense like, nah, you gotta get your hands on your knees, like roar, like hands, you roar. Let's get some aggression going. And once you get them going like that, they focus now. And it's like, okay, I see the logic now.
It's like you got to create a sense of urgency.
Right.
Like it's like a lot of times the kids come out there and just this nonchalant, just in la la land. But you got to like create that sense of urgency. Like you said, we gotta be out here playing with some force out here.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't just be walking around,
Exactly. I gotta lead by example.
Yeah.
They feed off my energy. Yes, sir. So, what's the difference from the high schoolers to the middle schoolers? Big difference for you?
Yes. Besides, of course, physically, right? But it's just, I feel like the older kids, they're more passionate about it. Like they kind of know, like, okay, all right, I want to go to college with this, or I'm taking it more serious. Like middle school, they kind of just still like kind of going through the motions. Like, oh, my dad's making me come here today. Like, I'm just kind of going through it just to get out the house type of thing. So high school has just been more serious, so I've just kind of enjoyed doing that one a little bit more.
It's like they choose to be there at that point in high school rather than like
being
you said.
the parents like, come on, you gotta get your ass out the house today. Like, I got stuff to do. I don't want you in the house all day, so you drop him off at the camp type of thing. And those type of kids, they just kind of, nothing wrong with it, right? But they just kind of just like go through the motions. Whereas a lot of the guys we got in high school, like they're there. They hit me up, hey coach, can we get in the gym, we work out, like all that type of stuff. Like I love that. So
because they signed up for it at the end of the day. Right. You know what I'm saying? You had to come try out to be on the high school team.
Yes.
Ain't just hey, y'all the 11 that showed up, welcome to the team, you know what I'm saying?
Right, like it's not direct. You know what I'm saying? The YMCA, like, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty serious.
Right, it's competitive and stuff. So far as you coaching right now, like what are some like the biggest ups you've been feeling so far?
The ups just come from the games, right? Like, so, you prepare all those times in practice. Like, we got to go through our press break or rebounding drill, shooting, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we need to focus on, like, when we're preparing throughout the week, and then you go out to the game, and then you just execute all that stuff, and then run somebody out the gym, and the guys is juiced up, having fun, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Those are the biggest ups for me, you know what I'm saying? Like that, and just seeing the development, right? Like, I'm just thinking about one of the players we had, like, he started the year, like, I'm not even gonna really play you type of deal. Like, you kind of need to get your skills up some, but injuries, grades, people are ineligible, so now, all right, I gotta throw you in the fire. But boom, to his credit, he don't back down. He stay right there, look, no fear. And he go from not playing to now he's one of the guys he's starting. Like, like I can't even take him out of the game type of deal. So like just seeing the development like players like that, like I love it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I love
beautiful,
that.
Right? Like seeing that person that decides to step up and be like, man, all right, this what you need me to do, coach, I'm gonna do it, and you give them the opportunity to do it and they show out.
Yes, and I mean like he doing stuff that's surprising me. Like, I'm like, man, he's shooting threes, going to the basket, blocking shots. I'm just like where's this been all season? Like, but it's just good to see that, like, coming from like where he started from to like to the end of the season. It's like night and day, two different people. But I love it, like those type of highs.
Nah, that's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
And I think one thing I'm enjoying right now, like I'm sure you've seen it too, like the glow he's having.
Yeah.
While speaking about all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like it sounds like you found your passion, bro. Like you found your like.
Yeah, I love it.
Your why, your why I'm here type deal.
I love it. I love that.
Nah, it's dope, bro. And then how good does it feel like to be coaching one of your favorite sports to play? Like, isn't it like kind of ironic?
Yeah, because like I said, like I never pictured myself being a coach, right? I always just wanted to play. Back then, you know, just didn't really have the patience to like sit down and do that type of stuff. But I don't know, maybe with time, just came. I don't know, but.
And I feel that too, like I did my body ain't like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Because look, after I tore my Achilles, I haven't hooped since then, and I haven't tried. You know what I'm saying? And my ankle been hurt recently, and I'm like, shit, I need to start icing. You know what I'm saying? I need to call my therapist because I'm scared to hurt it.
Nah, trust me, that's kind of how like you play in one sport for a while, and you get to doing other stuff. Like you're not used to using them type of muscles and all that kind of things.
Too much football, and then go back to that. And
trust me, I'm the same way. I was playing like in a kickball tournament, like just you know with the homies on some fun type of thing one day, and I mean I didn't trying to catch the ball and like broke my damn finger almost, like just the little ball or whatever. So I'm just like, oh my god, like I can catch a damn basketball all day. Kickball softer. I didn't almost broke my damn finger in half and shit. So
you have a different mindset too, though.
Yeah.
Damn. No, I agree with that fully because that's how I feel. I'm going up for a rebound and blow my whole Achilles, bro. Yeah. I'm like, not fucking going up for a damn rebound. Like, against this little dude. The dude is like 5'5" and shit. You know, I'm 6'1". I'm like, easy rebound. Yeah. It should be no issue. I'm thinking this nigga. You already know how I felt, bro. Like, hey,
ready to trip. Like,
bro, it felt like a click. It felt like a cleat hit my ankle, bro. Like full. Somebody stepped on my ankle.
See. And everyone who tear their Achilles say the same thing. Bro. It felt like somebody kicked me in the back of my foot, and they be looking back like, damn, you just kicked me. Nobody there.
It felt like, bro. It felt like somebody was like, nigga, fuck you. And took your whole back leg out, bro.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, bro. Terrible feeling, man. So, since we talk about terrible feelings right now, let's talk about some of the downs of coaching right now that you're currently working on getting better at. So, like, what are some of the downsides of when it comes to coaching?
Really, like I said, right? So, patience. So just understanding that not all the kids have the same mindset like we had growing up, right? So I can't expect everybody to be the same way, and we strive for perfection, but I know it's hard to obtain. Right. So just working on like being more patient as far as like we making mistakes, just trying not to show that, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going off on them like that, whereas it just be like, okay, like, you made a mistake. Like, it's cool. Everybody make a mistake, but we just got to learn how to shake it off, bounce back, keep playing, and just, not try and make the same mistakes the same time type of deal. Yeah. So I know, really, I wouldn't say it's something I struggle with, but that's just something I can definitely get a lot better at as far as just staying even keeled, like not getting too high, too low, like living and dying with every mistake. You know what I'm saying? And the losses, right? Like we hate to lose. Like I'm one of them type, like, nigga, we lose, I don't want to hear you niggas laughing and joking on the bus on the way home. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I want this shit to hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all supposed to be like, man, fuck, man, we supposed to be, we're better than that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear like the laughing and joking and shit right there. So it's just the losses, like trying not to live and die with all that stuff, you know, and just understanding we not perfect, right? Like as long as we learning and getting better, that's the ultimate goal, type of deal, right?
Right. So, and it's like too, like you said, you're not in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize that too. We at high school, basketball.
Right. None of them are getting paid. Right. You know what I'm saying? We get a little change, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's not NBA. I'm not getting a check from the Lakers or, you know what I'm saying, UCLA.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like that.
And none of these niggas signed already with a fucking promised scholarship to some school or something.
Right. So.
But
we like to, you know what I'm saying, play up to.
I still want to play up to my level, though.
Yeah, you know?
Exactly. And that's what it is like holding that composure. And that's one thing I think I love to do. Like score that touchdown. Yo, go celebrate, bro. Go celebrate with your team. Hype up, you know what I'm saying? I'm hyped up. Definitely the person that usually don't score. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to celebrate this person. But then after the game, it's like, yo, y'all can't beat yourself up. We lost. We can't be mad. We can't be whatever. Just next game, you know what I'm saying? Next game, you know?
And that's like kind of my message to them. Like if we ever lose a game or whatever, like we play about 20 games, so it's like there's no point to you lose a game. It's just like it's the end of the world, because guess what? 9 times out of 10, we got a game in about 2 days. So there's always a chance to redeem yourself. Yep. Like, you know, we no need to dwell on the losses, right? You learn from it. My rule is always, I call it the 24-hour rule, right? So right after the game, win or lose, you win, we enjoy it. Once the clock hit midnight on the next day,
it's over.
It's over. We on to the next game. And I tell them all the time, nobody's even really gonna remember what happened from the last game, win or lose, right? So just always move forward, but always just be trying to go up.
And I think I love that mindset. I think that's something, shout out Coach Armstrong, he used to do a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because we'll have a bomb-ass game, and we still got practice at 7 a.m. on Saturday morning, nigga. We got practice 7 a.m. weights, nigga. And I'm like, no, we don't got weights.
Me after a whole battle out there, man.
Niggas' arms is hurt.
Yeah, can't walk.
Niggas is in there. Look, the trainers in there with ice packs. Niggas getting ice packed up and shit. After you live, you got ice packs. But
your brother mentioned the cold pool earlier. I got flashbacks and shit. I remember he had come bring the cold tub in there while we was watching film. All right, we rotating in the cold tub.
I hate the cold pool, bro. I had to avoid that shit. I'm good. My ankles ain't hurt.
No, I'm good, Coach. Right, I ain't even hurt right now.
Ice my shit.
I'm glad I was never offered that. Man, that's crazy.
The problem is the word you used was offered. It was not an offer, my nigga. It was a requirement. Like, it was next.
Get in there.
Yeah, get in there. Hey, all the skill backs and shit, we all had to get in that bitch.
Oh yeah.
He had 3 trash cans outside lined up, hella ice. We shoving our own ice and water and shit. He used to work our asses, bro.
I know, especially y'all. I remember y'all never came off the field ever. Offense, defense,
right? He wouldn't let you.
Y'all never came off the field. So
niggas play like animals. But
that's funny.
But one thing Coach did though, he was after the game, the next day will be a practice. Like he said, we'll do our recovery, film. He'll do his talk about whatever happened, and then it's the weekend, and then Monday is a whole new focus. Like, you don't even talk about last week type shit. Like, whatever we might talk about it, but he don't even bring it up. You know what I'm saying? He focus on unless he about to be an asshole to you, saying that's why you kept fumbling. But you know what I'm saying? Unless he was an asshole. But besides that though, he wasn't bringing it up type deal. Like, he ain't really focused on that though. He really focused on the next game. You know, it's always, I love that mindset. You know.
And it's crazy you say that, like, all that type of stuff, like, I don't even really notice where I'll be getting that stuff from, but that's just the foundation everything come from. That's funny.
It's drilled in us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we did that stuff for what? Shit, me and you personally, we played varsity for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Not just one. Dom, you played all 4.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you started off at the higher level.
And it's funny because it's like the way he was talking about how you had that one kid that you wasn't going to play him, but things happened and then you had to put him in. I was that kid right before the season started on my freshman year, and then they were like, yeah, we're going to keep you. And it's just like you go from there, but it's also just forward thinking. Like, that fucking sucks, move forward.
Forward thinking,
you have no other option.
Right. But then too, like, shit, that comes from home, nigga. I was beating your ass for years, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what it is though, football, games, real life, made up games we playing in the house, whatever it is.
Every
like,
time.
I didn't let him eat no easy victories. He earned it.
Big brother, you're supposed to, that's how it's supposed to go.
Man, especially after you like control your emotions too. It's just like, okay, like, frag punt, we lost. Okay,
good game now.
Go on to the next one.
Go on to the next one.
What can I do better? Sometimes you get curb stomped, but oh well.
No, what they say, you live to fight another day, man.
Right. Right. So have you used any of your old coaches' techniques or remedies doing your style right now? You feel? That haven't worded that question correctly? If that even makes sense?
No, I know what you mean.
Okay.
I know what you mean. You know what? It's funny. Sometimes I do catch myself. Remember our basketball coach at Mojave, Coach Hop.
Yeah.
Right. So sometimes I just catch myself, like, we'll be doing a drill or something, and I just find myself sounding like him. Like, I'll just say his mannerisms, or like something he would say back in the day, like, just to, you know what I'm saying, get us going or whatever, like, and I just be like, damn,
It makes
that's
sense.
something fucking Coach Hop used to be on our ass about, you know what I'm saying, like, so definitely pulling strings from back then for sure.
Nah, I feel that one, bro. And I love the feeling of doing that too sometimes. Like I have to, I had the kids. I don't know if you remember the W drill we used to warm up with DBs.
Yo.
I had the kids out there. That's my warm up. So after we do some stretching, we do back pedal, run forward, back pedal, run forward, back pedal, plant. Like I swear, bro, I have them doing that exact drill to warm up with, bro.
Oh yeah.
And runs with it. It's in my blood now, I feel.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach Youngblood.
Yeah, Coach Youngblood, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and Coach Hop, shout you out as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Coach Youngblood, crazy, bro. Crazy, man. He was an amazing defensive coach, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had the passion for sure. He had the passion for sure. Like he had more passion than anything. Like if he could hold us late, he'll hold us late type deal. Like he was dope, bro.
He seemed like a cool dude because I used to go over to his house and play with his sons and stuff like that. Real cool dude. It was just it just reminded me of I had that phone that you slide up and then you'd have the keyboard. It wasn't the flip, but it was the slide up.
Yeah.
And fucking that shit was the jam. That shit was the jam. And then either I lost it or one of the youngest kid either stole it or some shit. Never saw that phone again. I was like, damn, dog. I'll just literally just flick it back and forth the whole day.
The whole day and shit.
Yeah.
I already know what it was, bro. Yeah, I had a chocolate like that or something. I had a few phones like that.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
That's
bro.
funny. Yep. That memories, man. I remember those.
Right.
That thing open, got the keyboard on it.
So far in coaching right now, what is one of your proudest moments you have felt? Like that moment that is like, man, I can't believe, type deal. Like, have you had that? Mighty Ducks. You know what I'm saying? Final.
We have, like I mentioned the kid, I ain't gonna say his name, but I mentioned him, so him, like I look at him as like one of my little projects, like just his development, his course. But there was one game in particular, we were playing against Somerset Losi.
Okay.
We ended up losing the game too, and like how I get like after losing, but like this was probably our best loss of the season type of deal, right? So, like I said, we got injuries, guys are out with grades, ineligible, right? So we go into the game, we got 5 players.
That's it?
No
bench or nothing?
No subs, nothing. We got 5 players. You look on the other side, nigga, they're down there dunking in warm-ups. Niggas like 6'5", 6'6", like, and these are like 9th and 10th graders, right? So we coming in the gym, they already sizing us up, like, oh, we about to beat the shit out of them. They dunking, they got about 15, 16 cats, right? So before the game started, it just looked like, oh shit, this shit might get ugly, right? So I'm kind of on edge before the game, right? Because I'm just like,
mode,
man, right? But when I say we played the best game all year, bro, like we came out from the jump. They trying to press us. We breaking the press, going right down, getting layups on them, and like we don't have no size in our program. Our tallest guy might be about 5'10".
Oh, shit.
Yeah, right. So we getting right with them. Like I said, they got 6'5", 6'6" players over there, and we beating them. We winning the whole game, right? So they coach, we cussing them out, right, and doing all this stuff. Like, look how little they are, ooh, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like,
it's only 45 of them, they're tired.
But I mean, we on their line, bro, the whole game. Like I said, we're pretty much winning the whole game. Towards the end of the game, right, we only got 5.
They fat.
Yep, they're burnt, exhausted. So we start kind of, turn over here, right? So they kind of caught back up. They end up winning by like maybe like 6 or 7, something like that.
Right.
But after that loss, that was like one of those things, like those 5, like we all just
merged.
Yeah, like we came together like on something like, yeah, man, like the belief like among the group was like, man, it don't matter who we go up against. Like we can beat anybody. Like as long as we play together, play the right way, it don't matter who on the other side.
That's that Remember Titans moment.
Yeah, man, it just was, like I said, we lost, but like that was like the best loss of the season type of deal, like where we was feeling, we was like actually propelled after that loss, bro. Like, cause I want to say we didn't. Matter of fact, yeah, we didn't lose another game after that. Like, we won the rest of our games after that too.
So are y'all required to have all the kids play? All the kids required to play? No.
They tell me play the best players.
Okay.
We're trying to win, so just say less.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yeah.
I gotta go right off of that.
Yeah.
But I try to, you know what I'm saying, get everybody some minutes, like, if I can.
Right.
But I know I'm trying to win, right? So I'm gonna play. I have like my top 8, 9 guys, right? Boom. Let them bump a lot, and then we get up 20 or something.
All right.
Boom. Now I'm rolling, but it's no requirement that says I got to play everybody type of thing.
Okay, yeah, I was just curious, like, how you deal with that rotation or that pressure type deal of, you know I got to get somebody in. They got to play, but I got to win too. So it's
They tell me, just play your players, man. That's gonna give you the best chance to win. So.
Right.
I was gonna say, like, from the coach's side, how do you deal with like the players that get upset because they're just not able? They don't play.
Oh, beautiful question.
That is a great question. No, for real. So
I mean, like, as the player, it's like, hey, you just not up to snuff, or you fucked up.
Right.
No, I that's a great question. So with us, what we do, right? Even before the season, now things can change, but we establish roles and like what we expect out of you, like when the season starts, type of deal. So certain from game to game, it can change, like I said, but for the most part, like my top, like I said, 7, 8 guys, they know they're in the rotation. The ones who are like not in it yet, I'll have those talks with those guys before the game, like y'all know where y'all struggling at, and y'all know like this is where I'm leaning, so y'all probably won't get early minutes, but we call it the steady ready guys. Like, you just gotta stay ready, because you never know. Injury might happen here. Somebody might get in foul trouble real quick.
Right. I need you to be out here cheering. I need you to be out here engaged.
Yeah, engage. Keep your energy high, because you never know when I might need you, type of thing. Yeah. So everyone is always clear on like their role, and just having to just be ready to play, because you never know when it's gonna be time.
Beautiful. And I think that's beautiful right there, because like, I say on the football field, I'll be out there, you see a lot of coaches that they don't know how to deal with having to sub kids in all the time, or and I feel like you have to have that mindset of, hey, I need to be engaged. You never know when you're gonna be out here. You know?
So I always think about, right, we talk about foundation, like when we were in school. So like at Mojave for basketball, Coach Hop gonna play about 7, 8 guys, right? If you're not in that 7, 8 man rotation, you're not playing. But back then, he was never the type to tell he's not gonna tell you shit. Like, he's not, you're not playing, like, he's not gonna say nothing to you, type of thing.
He ain't got to, sure.
He doesn't, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm just speaking on, like, my style, how we like to get down, like, everybody on the team, right? They say you're only as strong as your weakest links. What happens when your top players go down? I like to instill the confidence in everybody, from one to the last man on the bench, right? To just be ready to go, type of deal.
No, and that makes sense, bro. Like you said, I need everybody. We a team, and the weakest link should be informed of what's going on with everything at the end of the day. Like, the weakest link need to know that, hey, you might not get too much run today, but you on this team still, and you still, it's something happened, I may need you. You know what I'm saying? So please don't get lost in the cheerleaders or nothing like that. Like, please stay focused, see what's going on, who's doing what, because you never know. Shoot, somebody may be having a bad game. You may have to get in, bro. So be cautious.
Trust me, happens a lot. And then I don't know what it is too, like, versus playing road games versus playing home games. Like, home games, we're just never focused. Like, your parents, your friends in the stands, like, we just are never focused home games. So I always am on edge whenever we play at home. Road games, we're just like Mamba mentality. Like, you can't tunnel vision. But
but like you said, home games though, everybody there's that love in there. Like, it's my home, you know what I'm saying? It's my house, you know what I'm saying? It's my court, I'm cool. But
it's that comfort zone.
Yeah, comfort zone. But when you're away and you get that, that that. Oh, fuck me, huh? Okay, yeah, let's get it then. I'm ready. I'm about to make y'all mad in your own house right now.
Yeah,
like, that was my mindset at least.
I love it. Yep, you already know that's the best feeling to go into somebody else's gym or wherever, you know what I'm saying, they stadium and run them right off the field. And they fans like, damn man, what was he doing right here? Like, I love that. And it's quiet in there. And see y'all boys later.
Yeah, exactly. And go home and shit and go on the bus. Nah. Skipping and shit. Where my orange at?
Yep.
Like, man, that was it was a different mentality, bro. Like, I'm here to tear up your grass, tear up your field. I'm trying to hurt somebody's,
Oh yeah.
You know, football, of course, ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know football. But yeah, you know, I forget if we talk about basketball, we talk about football. Yeah. Football, it was a different mindset. I remember one game, me, Jay Can, and David Jordan had like 3 big hits in a row on their wide receivers, bro.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, like real talk.
I know the game you're talking about.
Yeah, if it was a football movie, it would have been the scene where coach told you, you know, we blitz all night. Nobody catches nothing. If you fuck up, you're off the field. Like, it would have been after that speech. And then the music would have been like, just like real, like just all just like, boom. Like just real low, but every hit would have been, like, you know, it was all slow motion. You just hear the bones cracking, like every play after play after play, bro.
It was 3 in a row.
3 in a row, bro.
We told
them niggas deep, short, and mid, nigga. We told them niggas up. And hey, it was crazy. And I was like, but that was that wave mentality, though, bro. Like, I can't tell if it was raining or what, but it was just one of those games, like,
you just in.
It was just in, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, that's that wave mentality. At home, we did it at home. We went off and shit, but we got the crowd cheering with us, and then
it was. I don't know why. It was always just a little different playing at
it was,
the house.
It was more fun playing at home. You know what I'm saying? Because you had the whole crowd. And then us, our senior year, everybody was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were good, so niggas want to come out to the games and shit. And, you know, then we had the same mentality of you played both teams, so you didn't understand it, but our senior year, Mario and them came on our games. I think our football games, and we came to most of y'all basketball games.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Out of respect type shit. Like, I gotta see my niggas do their senior year and shit.
For sure, y'all boys out there on that track too, like doing everything, man.
Track is crazy. Man.
Real athletes.
Real athletes,
for
nigga.
Real.
Yeah, they don't make them like us no more. They starting to now again, but
it's a few of them out there.
Oh, there's a few of them, nigga. I've been seeing some of these kids at these high schools I'm at, bro. Them kids are pretty big, and I'm like, okay, you corn-fed, but some of them soft too, though. So.
That part.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of both, for sure. These kids, it's definitely some in the water though. Like, these kids are pretty big though now. Like, be looking around the city. The other day we were recruiting, right? Just walking around the gym, you see a guy. This guy is no kidding. He's like 6'8". Right? We like, damn. What high school he about to go to? They like, oh, you're talking about John? Oh, John's in the 5th grade. Like, what? 5th grade? I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, like, he's 6'8". He's looking up like, ain't no way he 10 years old. Ain't no way.
But, wow.
Yeah, man. I don't know where he from, you know what I'm saying? But them boys, man, there's some in the water now, man.
So cool. I think he's like 8th grade or something.
He's a 5th grader, man. He's a 5th grader.
That nigga's about to go to class and get a paycheck and shit. Like, what class you in, sir? Where's the CCSD badge?
Yeah, you know they probably recruiting him like out the wazoo right now.
That's crazy, brother. That's crazy. So, being a coach, definitely in high school, have you dealt with any crazy parents so far, though?
Nah, lucky for me, the guy that I coach with, he kind of deals with all the parents.
Okay.
Right? So I don't really mess around with their parents too much. But even saying that, I haven't dealt with any like crazy parents or anything like that. All the kids we had on our team this year, like the parents was no issues. Yeah, it was good. But I've definitely heard stories of like the parents who feel like their kids should be playing all the time, and like that really turns into a whole little thing. But look, knock on wood. I ain't had to deal with that yet. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's something I didn't really have to deal with that either out there. I love that feeling because yeah, seeing a parent just act up like that for a reason, it's like, come on, bro. I understand you think your child is good and all, but damn, you know what I'm saying? Now you make me not want to pay your kid because you tripping now.
Right.
Yeah. So another question I have for you though was, and then we'll get into our end game a little bit, was being that, you know, you're not the varsity coach, you know what I'm saying? And then the kids that you're coaching, this is not their last stage. You already know they're about to go up to the next level. How do you, like, is that like part of your coaching mindset with them? Like you also developing them as well as getting them ready for what's going on this week? Or like, how does that work? Go into your mind.
Well,
if that makes sense, yeah.
As far as like, just like the kids that like are trying to like go to the next level type of thing. Yeah, like, so the ones that want to do that, right? Like I said, we're always available to either use our connections, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a bunch of people, head coach know a bunch of people, like, just as far as like, okay, we could have this school pop up to the gym for practice or whatever, like just helping them out that way, and then just the development. Like I said, we're always in the gym. Anytime kids want to get the workouts in, whatever, like just always trying to be available for them so they can, you know what I'm saying?
Right, get some shots up.
Yeah, and just further their development.
Right.
If that makes sense.
I feel that one. And then as a coach, what are some things you're doing to further your coaching development?
Oh man, always trying to improve and step up my game, right? Like just learning different drills, different practice habits, just different things, you feel me, that I can step my game up, different things that to keep them engaged, things that are fun for them. So it's not, one thing I don't want to do is like just be super just repetitive and dry to where they're just like, oh fuck, we're doing the same thing again. So I like to kind of like switch up the workouts and just do different things, so they're always, what are you doing today? So I'm like, shit, okay, right? Like, you know, just always keeping them engaged and just keeping that light flickering instead of just, same thing. Because when we get like that repetitive, now you
lose interest.
Yeah, going through the motions, and then you already know.
Nah, you already know.
But yep, just speaking on more on that, just always just trying to improve, you know, just whatever I can, whether it's reading from the GOATs, you know what I'm saying, the great coaches, watching like NBA practice plans, college practice plans, like I'm taking stuff from, you already know, from the highest level to the college level, and just bringing it down and just breaking it down to where I can teach it to them in a way that they understand it, pick it up easy, and then we're just going this way.
Right. No, that's beautiful, bro. And I love how you said, like, you know, I'm going to all levels and seeing how they doing it, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many different styles and so many different game plans and stuff like that. You have to find what works for you, your team. Oh, yeah. You know?
And it's funny, right? You watch so much of that stuff, right? Like, it just becomes second nature. And then, so, I notice about out here, like, a lot of the schools, everybody plays the same way, right?
Really?
Yes. So most teams, right, they're gonna try and either pick you up full court, or they have some type of full court trapping defense, right? They go from that to playing 2-3 zone or 1-3-1. Like everybody plays like the same type of way. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So really, you just gotta learn your counters, right? They go, if somebody does this, we already got the answer. We know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Like there's a counter for everything. But out here, I just noticed most of the schools play the same way. So I picked that up, and I was just like, it's funny. But I'm already ahead of the game on that. I'm gonna break it down to them, and once we see it, we on y'all.
That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Because it's like I'm just thinking, because it's like it's just dope to have, like, you're building up your players, your characters, like their character, how they play, their mindset, and then it's just like, all right, let's see what happens. It's like live chess. It's like I have new pieces here, and then especially if you can pick out their defense, and it's just, all right, now it's you against the coach. And I don't think that many people get to see that point of view.
So it's so funny you said the way you explained it. So with the project I'm working on right now, I'm not gonna say too much, but with the project I'm working on, that's how I was going to sell you. That's how I was going to ask you to come out and help out and be a coach or something like that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, honestly, bro, man, it's kind of like live. It's real life. It's real life RPG or whatever. Like whatever game it is, it's like real life gaming, bro. Because you got to learn their traits. You gotta find ways to weed them out. To find who's fast, who can catch, who can throw. Cause you can say who wants to be quarterback, and they're gonna raise their hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, nigga, you can't throw the same your life. You can't be quarterback, but you're a great DB.
Right.
So now I gotta figure out how to encourage you to be a DB, and encourage the kid that's a wide receiver that just wants to catch the ball and throw it, cause he's the best thrower on my team. And it's like, but then you gotta figure out your plays. It's so fun, bro. It's so fun. Oh my god, I love it.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, by the time come, I'll ask you again when the time comes.
That's funny.
But that's literally what it is, though, bro. You really find your game plan, and it's just.
I love that. I think that's one of the things I enjoy most, right? Is putting that game plan together. So, when you get to conference games, you play everybody twice, right? So. I love playing a team the first time, right? We smack them up or whatever, and then it's like, oh, we about to play them again. They think they're gonna do this and that.
We gotta come with something different.
Yep, I love putting that type of stuff together, man, and just having us ready to play, man.
And then too, isn't it fun when it's like, all right, well, I gotta make sure this person's right here for this piece to work, and you gotta understand how your piece is gonna work for the game plan. That makes it so much fun.
Like you said, we should putting the pieces to a puzzle together. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, I know he kind of struggles with his dribbling a little bit, so I'm not gonna put him at the top right here. I'm gonna put him back here. So all you got to do is be ready to catch the ball and go attack. You know what I'm saying? Right? Versus I'm gonna have my stronger ball handlers down here. Yep, y'all can break the press if we need to. And you said, just putting the pieces in place, and then just let, like you said, sit back.
You see watch
him do that thing.
Hold on, bring it back. All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna change up for this. Everything I said earlier, drop it, nigga. We about to
It takes me back to when I was coaching Powder Puff. Like, I was like, fuck it. Like, everything I just said is not gonna work. Run the plays I tell you. Just do it.
Just do what I say. Yeah.
It's funny y'all say that, right? So our last game of the season we had this year, right? We played against a team that had beat us earlier in the year, right? So we locked in on them, like trying to get the win. Plus it's the last game of the year, so we want to go out with a win, right? So we playing them, like we're up the whole game. It might be about 10 points. So we're up 10 going into the fourth. One of our better defensive players, he get in foul trouble. So I gotta take him out the game for a little bit. So I'm thinking oh shit, now the guy I'm bringing in, he's not really a good one-on-one defender. So I'm like, we gotta go 2-3 zone, right? So you make that call, right? I make the call to go change the defense or whatever, boom. They come out, spray us for 3 straight threes. Bang, bang, bang. That's one of them ones timeout. Fuck what I just told y'all. Go back to what exactly. Go back to what we was doing, man. And we end up coming back winning that game, though.
It's beautiful. Yeah. So, question too, right? Because, this is why I love playing strategy shooters with you guys and stuff like that, because everything can just flip on a dime and we just have to adjust the strategy and fill in where it needs to be. How does that work in basketball as a basketball coach? Because I know it's a lot more fluid than football, because it's you got to play, okay, see how it went, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But now it's they're constantly on the clock, playing, even if after the shot it's not done, we're still live. How do you coach that?
So really, right? So it's kind of the same thing. So you'll have your set play that you want to run, right? We'll run something to get somebody either a wide open shot or something to get him driving to the basket. And there's always, we call them wrinkles and counters, right? If that play doesn't work, there's always something where we can, okay, it's not there. Boom, now we're back to our second option. But there's always something where we just where we keep going. We should never be if that's not there, we're never gonna just be stuck. Oh shit, what do we do now? We always have something to fall back onto.
So after you run that play, right, and the score doesn't work, blah blah blah. when you get possession again, do you run that play again because you have your counters and wrinkles, or like?
Kind of just depends on like how that possession turned out. So like, let's say we ran a call to play, we got it, good luck, it just didn't fall, we get the rebound back, I might call the same play again. Like,
do you call it on the field like as it's happening?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? My point, I'll have him, hey, pull it out, we're gonna run this, whoop-de-wop, and they'll get lined up in their positions and run it, right? Like I said, if we happen to get it again, if I like the shot we got that time, and you know what I'm saying, whoever was shooting it was a good shot for him, I might run it again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We might do that, or you know what I'm saying, there's so much stuff we, you know what I'm saying, we can get to. Like, we always have something to fall back onto. Cool. That makes sense.
It's a wild dance.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Keeping up with that for me personally, but I was never like that, but like keeping up with that to as a coach or even just as like a player, I can get in mind frame for the player, but as a coach, it's hard. Interesting. Yeah.
So and like look, the only reason I kind of learned it, sadly, is from 2K. When you do the My Player, like if you play a long enough game, they'll actually run plays in the game for you. Yeah. So you know, you'll literally start off saying your circle's right here, you pass the ball to him, and then you run, and then based off of what the defender do, you might do this, you might do that, and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, nigga, basketball's a whole different beast for me, nigga. I can do football all day, bro. I can run a football field up and down, left and right.
Football is a lot of strategy too.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. And that's what I didn't realize I knew until I started like going out there and speaking with these volunteer coaches. Like people, Jay Can, I had to teach a coach. The coach was wondering why his players like aren't reacting fast enough, and it didn't click to me at first. And I was like, oh, you're not doing no reactive drills. So I literally taught him the drill where, you know, you say hike, they start chopping their feet, and you pull the ball forward, and you pull it back, and you know, pass, run, left. Right. I had to teach him that drill, and I'm like, that's a drill. That's the basic drill.
Yeah, fundamentals, basic fundamentals.
Fundamentals, bro. And I'm like, that's why the players get beat.
The first one that came to my mind was the you chop it in place with your back turned towards the quarterback, and then the coach says go, and you turn around or
you throw the ball.
Yeah, throw the ball. Yeah.
So and then it was and so then it was more of, I get why you said that, and my mindset was more of you're getting beat on defense because. Like literally the play that happened it was an embarrassing play, bro. Like the play that happened was the girl was guarding the wide receiver, the quarterback fake passed it and then handed off, and the running back literally ran right behind the defender, like, and she couldn't like turn around. She saw the nigga coming and she's running this way, but she couldn't like just react to it enough to turn around and go back. Like just something wasn't in her to and turn like that. And I'm like, well shit though, that has to be great in your head though, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta drill it in them.
You gotta drill it in them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we weren't the best receivers for no reason, you know, Coach Youngblood has them wild drills, you know what I'm saying? Right. Hit motion and stuff like that, so.
But that's like the fun part too, like that's when you really you have to be in the moment to see when are they changing on that dime and then be up with them. And then also, are you supposed to give too much and fall too tight because then they could break you, or do you pay a little passive?
Man,
and it's not like that split second decision making is what makes you feel alive as hell.
And then it's like the sad part is everything you just explain. I can't explain that shit in 45 minutes.
Yeah,
that's a few kids, you know what I'm saying? That shit hard as hell. So I gotta find a way to explain this shit within a few moments. You know what I'm saying? So we can start to find a drill to make this happen real quick because we only got so amount of time.
Trust me, I know exactly what y'all mean.
Yeah, like I'm gonna need you to stay after or something, talk to you a little bit longer, son, because it's crazy. Yeah, man.
That's funny.
But cool, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and go into our end game a little bit. And so for our end game, we usually ask all our guests 2 questions that come on the show. So our first question is where are you still swimming to when it comes to coaching, pretty much? And what I mean by that is, you know, in life we're always swimming. We're always going to our new goal, pretty much. We're going from one island to another. So like, you made to this island. What's the next island you're swimming to when it comes to being a coach?
So right now I'm kind of, you know, I'm still pretty new into it. This will be year 3 coming up.
Okay.
So I'm kind of just soaking up as much game as possible, right? So eventually I plan to have my own team, of course, right? Like go for whether that's at the college level, stay at high school, but just move to varsity. Eventually, I'm gonna have my own program, right?
You're gonna be a head coach somewhere, yeah.
Yep, but right now I'm just soaking up as much game as possible, because, right, like just the networking and the people that you're around, right? Like I'm around a lot of people that know the game, love the game, so I'm just enjoying just being a sponge right now, and just soaking up all this game that they got, and the training and just all that type of stuff. Like I'm just kind of just building myself so I can one day get to that. I don't know whether that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, right, 2 years, 3 years from now, I don't know. But right now I'm just kind of just soaking it up right now and just getting better.
And trying to find your damn roots, pretty much. You know, like the path that's gonna walk you, make you the best coach you can be.
Oh yeah. Because you know, you take a little bit of different coaching styles from everybody you've ever had, type of thing. And I've noticed with myself, I've done that from coaches I've just started playing with, from when I was in elementary school to high school, middle school, college, right? I'll take a little something from everybody, you know, like to form my own style.
Form your own style, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make your own stew, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I think that's beautiful, bro. Yeah, that's gonna work out for you great. So then my next question for you is there a quote you'd like to leave us with today? I should have told you on the phone.
Yeah,
that's
man.
my fault. I didn't prep you for this.
Quote.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what, man? I'm gonna go with this one. Now, y'all might have to look this up to verify this quote was actually by him. I want to say it's my guy Frederick Douglass, but y'all, like I said, y'all can look this up. You know, I'm probably butchering it too, but I'm gonna just kind of wing it. Without struggle, there's no progress. So I'll just kind of look at that as just, you gotta go through your adversity, you know what I'm saying, get out your comfort zone, like just to have good, you know what I'm saying, just to develop and, you know what I'm saying, get to good things type thing, you know what I'm saying? So if anything, I'll leave that with y'all.
And that quote is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Ding, 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 ding. My God.
Yeah. Nah, bro. And I think that's a beautiful quote, bro. Because, you know, so I had my senior send-offs, and that was one thing I was telling them as well, bro. I was like, man, the only way y'all gonna grow is to push yourself into something new, get into a new area, new environment, you know, whatever it is. But it's like, you have to just put yourself out there. You know?
You gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? So,
and then think about too. My favorite thing recently is every pro was a rookie at some point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ain't gonna start off as the fucking master. You gotta start off as the student at some point.
Facts.
So, yeah, just trust this process. You got it, bro. That's beautiful, bro. Yeah, man. So, J-Cam, man, I just want to say appreciate you so much for joining us today, bro, for dropping knowledge, man.
Man, love, man.
Yeah.
You already know I appreciate y'all boys having me. Like you said, long overdue.
Long overdue, yeah. We're going to make it happen again for sure, bro. And I already know I'm going to reach out to you more to other side projects. And, of course, get you on the show again one more time.
You already know, man. And like I said, man, Key, I'm proud of you, man. I see you doing big things. Keep going, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
Just keep going, brother.
Appreciate you, brother. Man. Yeah, man. This white man ain't holding me down. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So, shit.
No, sir.
You know, keep it rocking, you know what I'm saying? Mr. 1-3, appreciate you again, bro. Good to have you in the room again. It's been a good minute since I've seen them dreads.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, we'll be back in here in 2 weeks.
Yep, we'll be back again in 2 weeks with the amazing Shay. It's been a while since y'all talked to her, so we're going to bring her back on so we can get caught up with her again. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you already know if you guys have any questions for us, comments, concerns, you can reach out to us on email, jkspodcast702@gmail.com, IG, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. You already know how to reach out to us. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, a marvelous afternoon, a splendid evening, and remember to just keep swimming.
Yes, sir.
Say just keep swimming for me.
Just keep swimming, fellas.
Yes, sir.